Hey guys, welcome to the news update here on Buzz in Pattaya and to what's been an interesting weekend that's just gone past. So we'll talk about that in a second. And obviously we've got the whole week ahead, the build up to Christmas, and then again after that we got the build up to the New Year's Eve. So hopefully lots of parties, lots of celebrations. At the time of making this video, there is no notification whether they will extend from 2 a.m. onwards. I'll mention about a nightclub that's not helped matters. That's going to be in the discussion today. But yeah, so that's where we are. And before I get into anything in any more detail, I just want to say it's been made quite clear that very sadly that the Princess Royal, she's been admitted to hospital, and Her Royal Highness, she lost consciousness during a canine training session, and she was going to be doing some stuff with the Thailand Working Dog Championship, which is held by the Royal Thai Army. I don't know any more details. All I know is that she was airlifted to hospital and that they're currently trying to keep her in a stable condition. So fingers crossed, everything is good for her, and we wish her all the best and a speedy recovery. So last weekend should I say, Saturday and Sunday, you may well have been down onto the Pattaya Beach Road area there, and if you'd have walked along there, you would have eventually headed up at Ballyhigh Pier, where they had the car festival. And it's one of those things where if you're into the cars, you'll enjoy it. If you're not, well then it's not a bad thing just to have a wander around and see what's going on. But they had the car festival there on Saturday, and of course we had the weekend's exciting jet ski races down in Jomtien Beach. Those guys just go at warp factor 10. It's outrageous how they do it, and they stay on it. It really is a skill. But it was a very popular event. As we expected, traffic was very heavy. But yeah, so that's what's been going on last weekend. Now, obviously we have the build up right now coming up for Christmas. We know that's on its way, so everywhere's out and about doing stuff. But before we go into the events, I will give you some events and stuff that you may or may not be interested in that's going to be happening very soon. But before we get to that, one of the things that they've been discussing, and they're going to have a meeting. Well, they've had the meeting, should I say. There's no outcome yet been disclosed as to what the outcome of the meeting was. A lot of outcomes there. Anyway, but they're looking at putting, believe it or not, a cable car system is being proposed by the Pattaya city officials to solve Pattaya's traffic problems. So if you've not been here before, yeah, we do have a lot of traffic congestion, a lot of issues, particularly at the weekends when people come down from Bangkok. And of course, during the high season, I know we're not really in a high season as such, but when it does return to the new normal, and we can stop talking about this, it does get very congested, particularly along Beach Road. That can be carnage, as is Second Road right now, because they're still continuing to do the road improvements and to dig the road up. So what they're doing is they're proposing this cable car system. So they're looking at doing an overhead cable car that will transport you around the city. And they're talking about areas here. They're saying that it can be, they are very confident that it could work. It says the construction cost is not too high and it needs less space than other proposals. The construction can also be done at night time, which can reduce the effects to the current traffic. So obviously they are giving it some serious thought. And I remember way back now when there was a lot of city plans, there was talk of, remember the monorail? They were talking about the monorail going out into the ocean, into the bay round and all around. Maybe this is an alternative, but again, it just really does stress and it really does highlight the fact that they are really serious. Lots of realies. They have done lots of outcomes and lots of realies. But anyway, so yeah, they are serious about cleaning up the city image and making it a much more tourist-friendly destination. So yeah, I mean, let's see how it pans out. Whether they agree or not, I don't know. It says it is worth to invest, and the benefits are a lot of users with cheap passenger fees, although a specific fee and pricing structure has not yet been presented. And they're talking about the routes. It says there will be 3 proposed routes for cable cars, which will be along Pattaya Beach Road, over in Koh Larn, and up in Trapaya Hill. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out and whether or not it does take place. If it does, great. That'll be fantastic, and be something novel, something different. It reminds me of the old ski lifts, although there's no snow out here in Thailand. Now, there's a lot of talk about this 2 a.m. current hard closure. And if you've been following the news or you've been keeping yourself up to date on what's going on here, there is a lot of hard closures going on. The police are working on it. They're enforcing it. They're out in numbers every night, making sure that everyone does adhere to this strict 2 a.m. closure. However, in the news today, in the Pattaya news, it says the police raid alleged illegal nightclub in Pattaya. It goes on to say that they raided what they called an illegal nightclub that was open past the legal time of 2 a.m. More than 100 nightclub goers were found enjoying music and drinking alcohol. Officers ordered to turn off the music. A nightclub manager, whose name was not given to the press, was unable to present a legal license for the nightclub. And the trouble is, you know, I understand, it's quite interesting because a lot of people have been saying, well, just go out earlier. I think when you get kind of like conditioned to this whole, we go out later on the night and party through to the early hours of the morning. Now we're being told, or it makes sense to go out a bit earlier than normal and not party right the way through to what we used to do, like 4, 5, 6 in the morning. So I get that logic. But the trouble is, where the real pain comes, and it's presented here, is with the nightclubs. You know, you don't go nightclubbing at 8 o'clock at night. That doesn't happen. Even more so like 10, 11 o'clock at night. It doesn't really happen. So I guess the people that are suffering the most, it doesn't really affect the go-go bars, in my opinion. I might be wrong. If you disagree, you know, I understand that. But for me, I just think, well, you know, you go out at, say, 8, 9 o'clock, you spend 2 or 3 hours around the go-go's or the beer bars or wherever you're in the gents clubs, wherever you want to go and enjoy yourself. And then, of course, you've got like the midnight onwards. So places like Soy Chayapun, which we call Soy Pothole, you know, these kind of areas, they will be closing around that time. So therefore making you have to leave the venue and go and find alternative options. So, you know, 2 a.m., all right, it's way past my bedtime, but at the end of the day, for the clubs, for the nightclubs that are opening and want to go through till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, it is having a negative effect on them at this current moment in time. Now, I don't know, I haven't had any hard confirmation come back through yet to say what the outcome was, but I know that there was a petition presented to the City Council to ask them to consider 3 a.m. and if at all possible 4 a.m. So once that does go in, and well, it's gone in, once it's been discussed and maybe they will look at it, I don't know, potentially or possibly we might be able to move on to a 3 a.m. or a 4 a.m. close time. I'll still be tucked up in bed at 8 o'clock at night, but anyway, that, you know, for you hardcore party goers, there you go, it is being dealt with. Now, talking about the parties, let's get on to the good stuff here. So as you know, we are a party capital. Even with the 2 a.m. closure, you know, it still gives you a lot of options there for when we celebrate New Year's Eve. And of course here, Christmas, although we have a lot of parties, which I'm going to announce now, and a lot of things going on, in all honesty, from the Thai perspective, it's just another day. Songkran is their main day. So what we've got here says the Pattaya Countdown 2023 will be held from December the 29th to December the 31st. So that's what they're going to do. And what they're going on says, it says the event was officially announced this afternoon by the Pattaya City Mayor and the President of the Chonburi Provincial Administrational Organisation. That's a long word, isn't it? But what they are doing is they've agreed it, and what they're saying is that we can have parties down at Ballyhigh Pier. Ballyhigh Pier is a really nice area. They put a massive stage on. It really is a good event, and they're going to invite, well, they've already invited lots and lots of bands. I won't go through all the bands here. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to follow this up and read through it. It's in the Pattaya News, which is a good platform. It's a really good website. They've got all their fingers on the pulse, so have a look in there. But they got 3 days there, 3 days of lots of fun and games, and it is busy. It is busy, so be prepared. If you are going to attend this type of event, it is going to be a lot going on there. Now, closer to the time, on the 22nd, the 22nd of December, it's the 14th annual blood donation at the Bangkok Hospital, Pattaya. So if you are someone that likes to donate blood and you want to go down there and do that, that's going to be held on the 14th. On the 14th, why do I keep doing that? It's on the 22nd. It is their 14th annual blood donation, and that's when it's going to be taking place. So have a look, guys. If you want to go up there and support and do your thing, you'll be more than welcome. And also, they've got a good health as a New Year's gift package. They're offering you a Find a Health checkup package at a special price to welcome the new year in. Welcome to the new year. By the way, your body's kaput. That's just my weird sense of humour. But yeah, so anyway, but on a serious note, if you would like to donate blood, then you can go up to the Bangkok Pattaya Hospital on the 22nd, and do your thing. Now, I was going to attend and do my thing here, but unfortunately, too many cakes, pies, and everything else has taken effect. But if you want to go and see these ripped and toned muscle men and women, there is a muscle and physique contest on the 24th. On the 24th, it's at 4:30 in the afternoon at the Royal Garden Plaza. I've got to say, I admire these people that just throw themselves into this. Their dedication to achieving the perfect body, you know what I'm saying? But their achievement is just phenomenal. The sacrifices they go through in order to achieve these ripped physiques is really just incredible, really. But if you are into it and that sort of stuff does interest you, go down to the Royal Garden Plaza. The Royal Garden Plaza, you can access that from both Beach Road as well as Second Road. Second Road is very easy to be identified. That's the plaza that's got the big red, I believe it's a Spitfire that's embedded into the wall. You can't miss it. When you see it, you'll go, yeah, that's definitely the place. And that's where the stage is. The stage is at that end, and come in and enjoy yourself. It'll be free entry, and it also gives you a good excuse to have a wander around the plaza and see what other things are on offer there. It's a nice shopping plaza, to be honest with you. It's nice and chilled, nice and laid back. And if you go up onto the second floor, I believe, they've got the Madame Tussauds and all the scary stuff up there. That's good fun. And hopefully, I really wish they would hurry up and do this. They were talking about they're refurbishing the upstairs, the very top court, the food court. I mean, those of you that have been there before, you'll verify this with me, that when you go up on the food court, the food, you just get this card, go in, order all your food, fantastic, really good rates. And you could go and sit out on the balcony. And the view from the balcony across the bay of the Pattaya area there was it's just beautiful. But at the moment, it's not showing any signs of life, but fingers crossed, that will be happening in the not too distant future. But going back to the muscle and physique contest, get yourself down there, flex the pecs and see what, I'll go down there and see how inadequate my body is. Right, Christmas Eve party. Now, talking about fitties, Sapphire are having a Christmas party on the 24th, starts at 8:30. Now, if you've never been here before, Sapphire is definitely a place that you should put on your tick list. It's in Soi 15 in Walking Street. Go in there. It is a really nice little go-go. They've got some really nice girls in there, but they're having a Christmas Eve party. And go in there, I'm sure the girls will all be dressed accordingly in their Santa outfits and bikinis and all that kind of stuff. But Sapphire has got a very, very good reputation. Many guys that have been here before, you can vouch for me when I say about Sapphire. It's certainly a place that you want to put on your tick list of places to go and make sure that you've visited at least once. But at 8:30, they're having a Christmas Eve party at the Sapphire. I'm sure that will be great fun and definitely not one to be missed. Now, if you fancy something a little bit more chilled out and you're looking for a Christmas dinner, but you don't want to go to the whole Christmas Day stuff, on the 24th again at 6 p.m, the Happy Vikings are having a Christmas beachfront dinner at 6 p.m, and that's over down in Jom Tien. It says here, Merry Christmas dinner, 6 p.m, book now your table with a pre-book and a 50% deposit, live music from 7 p.m, and at 6 p.m, it's at the Happy Vikings, Jom Tien Beach Road. And that's actually between Soi 2 and Soi 3. They're going to do stuff like roast pork, duck, pork ribs, Medister sausage. Don't know what that is. What's a Medister sausage? Hang on, I've got some long words here. Rizalamande. I don't know what I'm saying here. Free ice cream. I know ice cream. Prices are $9.95 for an adult and $350 for a kid. So, free ice cream, I'm in. But if you are looking for somewhere that you can go and enjoy a Christmas dinner and you don't want to do it on the traditional Christmas day, then Saturday the 24th, get yourself in there and go and enjoy that. Again, continuing on the Christmas Day themes, on the 24th at 6 p.m. until 10 o'clock at night, they have a Christmas Day buffet dinner. Do you know what I'm talking about here? I'm sure. Let me just check this. I don't actually know, but I've forgotten. I'm losing my mind at the moment. But isn't Christmas Day the 25th? 24th is Christmas Eve, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. What am I doing? Oh, dear. Right, where were we? Yes, on Christmas Eve. Oh, man. Right, where was I? 6 till 10 p.m. And it's at the Element Restaurant at the Intercontinental Pattaya Resort. They're doing their Christmas Eve dinner. It's a buffet dinner, and it looks nice. It says, where are we? It goes on to say they're doing a full-on, join us for a festive-inspired evening to remember with a luxuriously crafted buffet, music, and entertainment. All I do know is that I have actually been there to eat in the past previous years. The food has always been exceptionally good. So if you are interested, get yourself down there at the Intercontinental. Like I said, see, it says Christmas Day buffet dinner, but it's on the Christmas Eve dinner. So that's why I got confused. All right, where are we? Right, lastly, now this one is actually on Christmas Day. So this is on Sunday, December the 25th. And this is going to be at Hemingway's in Jomtien. Hemingway's in Jomtien has been there a long time. So if you're not sure where it is, when you come down Pattaya Road, you turn right to go down to Jomtien Beach Road. You've got the arch. Remember the arch? You'll see the arch. When you see that arch, jump off the BART bus or your taxi. Hemingway's is on the right-hand side there. You go into this condominium area and you'll see it's a nice big venue. Has a very, very good reputation indeed, so you're guaranteed to get good dinner. But what they're offering is a Christmas feast. It says here the standard price is $1,295, and for Thai people it's $895. And they go on to list what they do here. I won't go through the whole thing, but basically you get starters of prawn cocktail, cream tomato soup, pate and toast, roast turkey and ham, or a slow roast of Wagyu beef, Christmas pudding, mince pie, strawberry mousse, or fruit salad. And with all the two main dinners there that they offer, there is a comprehensive selection of both potatoes and vegetables, etc., garnishes and all the rest of it. If that's not the sort of thing that your wife would enjoy or your girlfriend, on the Thai side of things, they're offering Penang curry. Oh, Penang's so nice. Penang Gai. Go and get yourself Penang Gai, guys. Really nice. Grilled pork neck salad. Oh, man. Tom yam goong. Oh, stir-fried beef peppers. Do you know what? This is how living out here takes its effect. I would go and I would eat the Thai side. I really would. I would eat the Thai food over the Christmas dinner because those dishes are just outrageously good. But yeah, so go down there, guys. It says anyone can join. They say they've got 3 sittings this year, obviously because it's very, very popular. So reservations are encouraged. Starts from 1 o'clock. And finishes at 10 o'clock in the evening. So 1 o'clock in the afternoon, get yourself down there. Like I say, they're a very, very good, very well-established restaurant. You definitely won't be doing yourself any damage going to these places. On the subject of Sunday, the 25th of December, a few people have asked me, will we still do a live stream? The answer to that question is yes, I will. I'm not sure if Ian will be with me. I don't know what his plans are as yet. But certainly from my side of things, it's just another day for me, so I will do that. The chances are I may actually even be home, which is what I'm looking to do. Go up there and see my family, and then we'll come back ready after the new year when lots of things are changing, lots of things are happening. With regards to the new year, without sort of going off on a tangent too much, what I would ask is just one question, guys. If there's something that you think we could bring to the channel that you think would improve what we do, please email me 247pattaya@gmail.com, and be honest and upfront and just tell me what kind of things you think I could bring to the channel that would make your viewing experience more enjoyable. I'm working hard on lots of different things. Obviously we've got the new website that's going to be coming out very soon, and now we've got a new tangent to that as well. I've got to love my web design. I've been working with him for years and years. We've just spent the last 4 months going through a really difficult situation trying to get the website how I want it, for him to then drop a really incredible platform on my lap. And I was like, dude, why didn't you tell me that 4 months ago? His answer was, well, you never asked. How can I ask? I didn't know it was available. But anyway, that's my problem, not yours. But on a serious note though, guys, anything that you think that we can do to improve what we offer will be much appreciated. I really do genuinely mean that. It's something that I'm focusing on. I want next year to be a much more productive year, much better year in all kinds of different things. I will do a summary. I will do a summary very soon, a video just to go through the last 12 months and the next 12 months ahead, where we are and what we're going to do. So if you can drop me any suggestions, I can include that in the video and cover that off for any suggestions that I think, yep, we can do that. That works. All right, there you go, guys. That's it for me today. Thank you very much indeed for watching, as always. And please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Please have a look on Discord for now. Have a look on Discord. We've got so many members on there now. Check it out. It's totally free of charge. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Get on there, have a look. There's loads of information. You get the daily lineups, all the girls that are working in the bars. You get lots of chat rooms to discuss about things, your plans when you're coming over here. There's all kinds of information in there. So please have a look on Discord. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. And please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.